And now, unfortunately, this is where the people start getting cut. This is where people start going home. We're moving to the losers bracket.
There's a certain, obviously winners bracket, super critical, but there's a certain edge that comes in here in the losers brackets where real desperation and hungry. And the other thing that a lot of these players are going to be facing, it's their first time into EVO top 8 for many of them in each bracket. And that feeling, you know, we watched a match earlier here in the auditorium of LA Joe making top 8.
That's right.
That feeling when you make top 8 is sometimes like, yeah, I did it, I overcame it. Well, welcome to the next level. Now there's a whole new challenge. If you relax, if you let your guard down after achieving something incredible that you never thought you'd be able to do, you sometimes lose the energy needed to push through here in the top 8. So that will be an additional challenge for the first time top 8 placers.
And, you know, you mentioned that L.I. Joe match, and, you know, a lot of people were worried about that, but he came out and won his first match as well and was able to finish in 5th place. So it was such an amazing run, and let's see if we can get something like that going again this year.
We have underdogs galore, and so it'll be exciting no matter what happens, but it really is. I mean, this is a point that gets made often, but stepping onto the stage, my own EVO top 8 performance, which was a much smaller stage with like a single spotlight. And I was so proud to have made that top 8, and I got up there, my knees were knocking, and I played like garbage.
People always ask, you know, when you play in a tournament like this, how do top players get over the nerves? The answer is you don't.
Yes, you never do. It doesn't wear off. You just have to power through.
Yeah, and one of the things I really want to mention here about Big Bird, about Angry Bird, who, you know, you saw him rush up to the stage and give Big Bird a hug as soon as he made the top 8. Shout outs to that scene, the UAE scene, and shout outs to their sponsor NASR as well, who was able to give those players the opportunity to travel the world and start showing what they're capable of.
And that's what's so awesome about EVO, is it's not just an event, it's, hey, you have skills, let's provide a stage.
Yes.
Let's give you something to aim at, and you find these players will rise up and come together and really push themselves to new levels than you'd never see before, especially when you have an isolated community where it's harder to find other competitors locally.
You said it long time ago on the Dogface show. Shout outs to Victor Ratliff, the Dogface. You said if you build it, they will come. You don't craft EVO moments, you just set the stage and they happen.
This is the joke I think I was making yesterday, where EVO to me is sort of like, it's like a neighborhood barbecue, where it's like, oh, it's just this Tom and Tony throw a barbecue every summer.
Right.
Yeah, and it's, if you know about it, you can come on by. Nobody gets invited, you can just come on by.
Right.
And that's been happening now for 20 years. And so people show up to the barbecue, new cool people just show up, and 20 years of people just showing up to the barbecue, and now we have this just incredible scene from all around the world. It's an incredible collection of people, and the chance to be on the stage is what a lot of them have in mind.
So we have the Evolution BBQ series. If
I had my wish, there'd be cookouts and potlucks at every one of these things.
If it was named by Tom Cat, it would be the Evolution BQ series.
Yeah.
You know.
Or the BBBQ. BYOB. What's that extra B for?
But you know what? Let's also talk about on the other side. Every year we always seem to have that one unexpected player in top 8. We have Yang Mian, another Zeku player from China.
Again, a lot of incredible Chinese players.
Yes.
But we don't get to see that kind of action very often. It's not often that they're able to travel and come out, and so having him here is a really special treat.
And in fact, last year at a premiere, he upset a lot of players, the China premiere. But we haven't seen him since then because he just hasn't had a chance to travel. But here he is, top 8 Evolution. I mean, that is a breakout tournament, let me tell you.
Up against Rashid. And Rashid, Big Bird,
Obviously.
young man, will be playing the Zeku in a new style, but he's in the corner. Rashid very comfortable here. Wow, happy to just jump back in. Wild stuff here so far from Young Mian.
Yeah, let's see if he can actually get the nerves out of here, because I mean, I can't imagine, you know, he's been on a stage like this before.
He hasn't, but he's playing, frankly, pretty wild. Like, there's a lot of confidence.
Yeah, and Big Bird is taking advantage of that wild play, and he is just blowing it up. Big Bird, of course, using Rashid. Rashid considered by many of the pro players the strongest character this season. Yet we only see one here.
I think that's a fair argument, yeah. A lot of strong players.
But
it's
Big
just
Bird,
such incredible movement from Rashid. And corner carry. Once you can corner the opponent, you shut down their movement.
And here we go, all the way into the corner. Big Bird is definitely looking like the pro here right now, the one that we all know.
Wow, the perfect KO.
Oh boy.
That is a mental gut punch. Young Mian, oh, I was like, he left the stage. He's crouching for some water. Smart break. He gave him the soul blow, and he just knocked him entirely off the stage. He does still look like he's, okay, there's the head tilt, the classic.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what that is. It must be some sort of monkey thing, because we all do it, right?
Yeah,
like it's
everyone.
like,
And also the spinning of the joystick,
yeah,
you know.
just to burn off a little nervous energy without actually letting down your guard.
I like your nickname from him, by the way, the young man,
Yes.
basically. I mean, it's actually, the meta there is kind of strong because he's using Zeku.
There we go,
He can
it's
change
perfect,
to the
yeah.
young man over there. And actually, I just realized that Xiao Hai's name literally means the kid. So, you know, all the China players, the young man, the kid, whatever. It's, you know.
And he's playing a lot of young Zeku as well.
It's the Asian don't raisin thing, you know.
Okay. Oh, it gets clipped, though. And wow, what a pickup. Good awareness there from Big Bird.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Big Bird puts himself in the corner.
Cross under, and then the throw surprises. Activation? No, you will not be jumping out.
Yeah, that's plus. So after that heavy kick, he's still in charge. Nice
That's
confirm.
gonna do it.
Yes, into the full Bushido combo.
The Bushin
Young Mian
arts.
taking his first. I almost called him Young Mian. Young Mian taking his first round.
Okay, tries to bait something out, but still finds it. So what recovery here after that perfect first round? He's
here we
putting
go.
on a performance with the palm strike into the dizzy.
Gets the stun. Not going to be able to kill off this. Going to be able to do a lot of
meters,
damage.
Styles.
What side? Oh, it doesn't matter. Big Bird says, you know what? I'm just out of here with my EX.
It was then, now or never. He says now.
Okay,
tests
empty
him
jump.
low.
Oh, sees that button, but he's using V-Trigger 1, so
Oh, powers through,
nice.
gets eaten by the tornado.
Yeah, he knew the tornado was going to eat that Graham.
Oh, nice weight. Both showing a lot of composure, looking for that counter hit.
Neutral jump, but not in time, so he's not going to be able to punish the slide. The counter
Boom.
from Young Mian, and China puts one on the board.
A lot of confidence there, and he played again the same game. Had it work that time.
太厉害，好棒啊！
What he said.
That's the best I'm going to do for all the China fans out there watching over there.
All right, well, what have you got for the United Arab Emirates?
Let's go, Big
Okay,
Bird.
yeah.
Putting me on the spot like
Hey,
that.
man, you
Said,
want to dunk on me with the languages. It's counterplay, baby. All right, he's got him in the corner. Good, yes. That classic Rashid pressure, not letting him out, but now side switch there. Good breaks. Double break.
yeah, but look at that, out of the corner, and you talked about how Rashid has just screen space control. Able
Wow,
to switch
everything
sides.
hitting.
Close to stun.
Still not stunned. Wow.
But now death is the problem. Oh, never mind, the stun is still an issue. There we go.
What an explosive round. And you see this. You see the momentum here. This is a game where it's very difficult to maintain that neutral. A lot of rushdown, very strong characters with the rushdown.
There you
Gotta
saw-
go in.
Saw one of the most powerful tools that Rashid has, that light spinning mixer, just controlling the space, and oh god, we are getting stuns all day. He's going for the optimal
The
combo.
good stuff. Oh, the
he went for
reset.
the reset instead. Okay, back into the corner, not going anywhere.
Wow.
The back throw, and now Big Bird reasserting that dominance.
I don't know what. Yeah, like this is so back and forth.
Seesaw
Super strong.
right now.
Yeah.
Seesaw.
Blow ups on both sides, and it's who can find that momentum, who can keep their rhythm going, and yeah, both of these very momentum heavy characters.
So if the pattern continues, that means Young Mian's just gonna dominate this one, right? So
According to this graph, yeah.
all right, let's see if Young Mian can readjust.
And he
here.
does. He loves the young Zeku. What a difference in style from Infection.
That's right. That's right. We saw mostly old Zeku from him. And there, Young Mian wants to keep the Zeku train rolling here.
But he is in the corner and in trouble with no good reversals. The V reversal called out.
Remember, this is losers bracket, so whoever loses this does go home in 7th place. And Young Mian right now is in danger of that because Big Bird has all the momentum.
But Young Min also will not be trained. He does not care.
Ooh, but the crush into the Eagle Spike is going to put Big Bird at match point.
The loser here going home. Young Mian fighting for his life.
Oh, nice. The jump
Clean.
back. And now
So clean.
Yeah, he has all the counters on deck right now.
He's giving him a little space to see if he'll hang himself with that rope. Young Man now showing a little bit of composure.
Oh, he baited him
Respect.
into the throw. Has the punish.
This could
so
be the fight.
close.
Wakes up
Oh,
with
he's
a
still
button.
alive. He's still alive. Here we go.
This is the sequence he's been waiting for. Uses the cross up to get corner position.
And we saw Infectious with that late with the EX uppercuts, but now he's spinning Mixers back into the corner.
The low, he went low and low profile the jump.
The wake up EX again.
He's got the guts.
He's got
he spikes him with the long range, the tornado assist. Big Bird going forward. Young Mian, we hardly knew you, but shout outs to an incredible run from a completely unknown player to most fans at home.
And it's one of the hardest things, right? You make it to the top 8 on the stage, you play one match, you're sent home like that, and people are like, man, that's unfortunate, but I mean, to make it here, that's a 1,900 players to
I would say
get
there's
here.
about 2,000 people who are a lot more unfortunate than he is.
Exactly, and so, you know, you have to give props to that young man, to that young man.
Here's your prop.
Yeah, exactly.
Prop given. Yeah, he had an incredible run. We saw the excitement when he was able to qualify for top 8. He definitely played his game, I will say, but his game ran into Rashid, one of the strongest characters. That young Zeku style, similar to Rashid in some ways with the rushdown, but doesn't have the damage.
Yeah, and you know, one of the great things about that is we've always seen Xiao Hai, obviously from China. I brought him up earlier. He's no stranger to the big stage.
One of the finest players sort of globally.
Right, exactly. There's Dako, and then there was also Dark Jiwa, who I have so much respect for. But, you know, to see more of these players from China making it out here, making a name for themselves is really exciting.
It's exciting. It's an unexplored, undiscovered country, shall we say, at least to much of the fighting game world. We've seen some of the best sneak out, but hopefully we'll see more of young Mian in the future.
Yeah, the EVO is always a Star Trek, right? So for the undiscovered countries, right?
There we go.
Anyways, thanks guys for tuning in. We've got more amazing Street Fighter V action coming up. Don't go anywhere. Tune in for more EVO 2019.